And welcome to everyone. The match between Andrew Sanchez and Wellington Turman was added to August 18th UFC show, so let's now put a brief analysis and look at the potential outcome of the fight. Andrew Sanchez. Well, sometimes, when people were saying that Andrew Sanchez is an average fighter, I disagreed with many of them. I see this guy as a very, very talented prospect. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, he's riding a score of 11-5, and he's the TUF 23 light heavyweight tournament winner and the former vacant RFA middleweight champion. At TUF 23, he defeated Khalil Roundtree via unanimous decision in the finals. So yeah, it was a really, really great way to go, really, really great way to go for Andrew Sanchez. And it's never easy to defeat a guy like Khalil Roundtree, especially considering that Khalil Roundtree is one of the greatest strikers in the division, considering the fact that he turned the lights out on the former K1 champion Gokhan Saki. So who are we talking about? Andrew Sanchez holds victories over Khalil Roundtree, Trevor Smith, Marcus Perez, Marc-Andre Barriault, all via unanimous decision. In his last fight, he lost to Marvin Vettori via decision, and he was TKO'd and knocked out by Anthony Smith and Ryan James. So right now, he's squaring off against, Wellington Turman. He's a dangerous Brazilian fighter, known under the nickname of Fofao, riding a score of 16-3. Fighting out of Curitiba, he is a real, how do you say, a great ground fighter and a great cardio machine. The majority of his fights were finished via choke. He doesn't have much stoppage victories, maybe 3 or 4 in his whole career. His BJJ skills are very, very good, and his ground skills are actually very good. Andrew Sanchez on the other side, he has that great striking, especially that spinning back fist, which turned the lights out. I believe it was John Poppy, at RFA. Was it John Poppy, I believe? Unsure of the opponent, but got to say, he is a master striker, a real master striker. He only finished his first 2 fights via rear naked choke, while Wellington Turman is very, very good in ground fighting, especially in BJJ, and he is actually a guy who likes to keep the fight on the bottom, and he has very, very good takedowns and so on. So if Wellington Turman takes Andrew Sanchez down, this might be a real danger for Sanchez, because Sanchez is good on the ground, but not like Wellington Turman. On the other side, Sanchez is one of the greatest strikers in the division. You can say whatever you want, but it's never easy to turn the lights out on Khalil Roundtree. So for me, he is a real master striker. His takedown defense is very solid. I mean, it's good. He has very, very good takedown defense. So I don't know. I'd give advantage here to Andrew Sanchez, because I think he'll be able to keep this fight standing and to outwork his opponent. These are just my thoughts, but let's see what happens. But I give slight advantage to Andrew Sanchez.